There's nothing more promising and exhilarating. It's almost like my morning news when you see a handful of kids not pedaling their bike, but e-ing their bike. Morning, Trish. How are you? Good. But e-ing their bike. Like it's just, pedal assist. That's right, because you are pedaling, but it's an assist for those neurological healing scenarios where you don't have control and you're partially paralyzed. And oh, that's right, that was what the sales tactic was, and that's what people defend. But when you're not going through those stages and you're not earning things like those mechanical advantages, you end up expressing the healing responses that you're just trying to kind of bridge to allow you to keep expressing life with just zero accountability. So I just feel so good in the morning when I see kids e-ing their bikes. All right. Not what this was about. Kind of. I want to jump on here because later today at 5 p.m. my time, Pacific time, we've got that Zoom intensive on my book, Minimize Injury, Maximize Performance, because there is just a whole new way of life that I've forged and dug into and kept pounding principles that I started 22 years ago, and just keep evolving, keep adapting. And what we put out, and it was published in 2018 as a solution for this youth sports injury epidemics with a secret alternative motive that I will go over today, because my original idea was not a sports book. I don't care about sports, and I'll get into that tonight. I care, but not about the sports that we're seeing right now. But this thing was written in 2016, so 2015, because it was going off of principles and concepts, my experience within the principles and concepts of healing injuries, sports performance of a human, all levels. So that was 7-8 years ago. I would hope we'd all change in some capacity, more than not, a greater capacity than what we think we should or is comfortable, but that's the design of the body. So, going over my book, it's been a while, going over the details this week, making notes, throwing shit out, just writing not true, all over. There is so much I gotta cut out and change. And it's almost like, oh, I said that? Oh, that's right. I remember when I thought that was, and then there's even better. And this is even a way to even free people even more. Oh my God. So there is a lot I need to update on. A lot I need to alter, change, enhance, some things to throw out, some things have been modified, even in the tryout tests that I have. It's pretty cool. But there are some things I've shifted, and there's reasons why. And we're going over the Rethink and Replenish sections, as well as the intro and the reason I wrote the book in the first place, and some of the truths behind publishing and health and medicine, and just what it's like to even have a publisher. Not this self-publishing stuff where everybody's got a book, but an actual publisher. More hands in the pot, so to speak. More voices getting to choose. So I want to share a lot of things I wasn't able to share in a 30-second soundbite on Good Day New York or Major League Baseball Now or Sports Illustrated or whatever it was. And we'll go into that. Whoever's registering, I love it. Thank you. You guys are coming with questions. Keep them coming. You'll see a lot of them are going to be answered, but there are some good ones that I'll go into as well. And again, I have to split it up. My book's 304 pages. I have to split it up into 2 sections. Otherwise, it'd be a 5-6 hour Zoom, and I'm not doing that. Not doing that for me, not doing that for you. So it's going to be 2 parts. This one's going to entail the changes, updates, and edits, and the evolutions. Round 2, new edition, which nobody's getting. This is the author coming to you. This is not a publisher standing in the way. This is not anybody else having their say in it. This is me. And you know how I am. You know how I like to live, and you know what I like to share. So tonight's will be the first part. It'll be the intro, some other breakdown things, and then we're going over the rethink section and the replenish section. Do you have to bring your book to be able to participate? No. You'll hear it. I'll bring up parts of it and then go down deep into why I cut those pages out, or why I crossed off this entire thing and just said wrong. So there's a lot. It's going to be cool. But even just reading through it, I'm like, oh. It's funny because it is my book. And I sure as shit don't have to do this. But just like I didn't have to close my office, just like I didn't have to leave chiropractic, that nonsense, just like I didn't have to throw away my table, just like I didn't have to burn my degrees, not from a bureaucratic standpoint and a license standpoint, that all licensing and the government, and no, just a form of medicine, no longer attached to any form of medicine, because there isn't any that's true at all, that has a name. Just like I didn't need to do all that, but I had to do all that. I think you guys know. Closing the office, I had to do that because the body had a healing response of my skin on my hands burning off, alerting me something major in my life has to change. My solution, close my office. Holy shit, it worked. And my body knew my life would be better if I did it. How does it know that? See you guys tonight at 5 p.m. Email me to register. info@TommyJohniii.com. And when you register, I need your email to send the Zoom link. And then there will be a replay that I am gifting everybody. I just need your YouTube, Google email, because it's a private link from there as it stands right now. Annoying, I know, but I think it's annoying people share the shit. So, alrighty. I'll see you kids tonight.